Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen.
So funky. So funky.
Check me out, y'all.
8 shooting for 9. 5 shooting for 9. He's a rolling point is 9. Place 9. 8 shooting for 9. 5 shooting for 9. Who wants to come? Place 6.
So funky. So funky.
Coming out again for a new point.
So funky.
Bets down, ladies and gentlemen. Who wants the hard 4?
So funky.
5 wants 4.
Check me out, y'all.
4 4's the point, mark 4.
So funky.
Ace deuce scraps, mark 4. Ace deuce, deuce.
So funky.
Scraps, 1. 9 a winner. Got a hot hand. 9 a winner. Got a hot hand. Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen. 9 a winner. Got a hot hand. 9 a winner. Got a hot hand. Who wants to come?
Check me out, y'all.
9 a winner. Got a hot hand. Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen. 9 a winner. Got a hot hand. Place your bets. 9 a winner. Pay the front line, take the don'ts. He's coming out again for a new point. Get your bets down, ladies and gentlemen. 4 4's the point, mark 4. Ace deuce, who wants to come? 6 the point, who wants to come? 6 the point, who wants to come? 6 the point. Play 6.
Hello, and welcome to a little bit of a different stream today. It's a little bit spontaneous, but since I will not be playing in the Marvel Rivals Clash tournament, since I just came home like 4 days ago, I will be casting with our good friend Kira, which you're gonna meet in a little bit. We're gonna be casting some a console a key element console team. A key element is of course the esports org that I'm part of, or like the Discord, the Marvel Rivals, whatever. And it's gonna be freaking sick, all right? Yeah, it's very spontaneous. It's very cool. Don't worry about it. So we're probably going to be skipping a lot of the normal intro stuff. It's going to be a very different stream than what we're used to. We have 20 minutes until it starts. So we have some time. I told Kira that I was gonna wait until 5:15 their time, because they live in the British Standard Time zone. So gonna be waiting 6 more minutes before we join them and start talking about what's gonna be happening today, what we're expecting, etc. But yeah, I mean, this is pretty spontaneous. I've always wanted to do play-by-play casting, and that's what I'm gonna be doing today. I don't have a face cam on my screen here, as you can see. I'm probably going to be moving that down a little bit like that, and maybe move some more of the elements there. Elements, no pun intended. But yeah, this is gonna be fun. I'm pretty excited. I've always wanted to cast stuff and do that. So yeah, hopefully this is gonna be a fun experience for everybody. I am yeah, I'm really excited. Let me just, is my, oh, there it is. There we go. Let me just make sure all the audio levels are good. We might have to adjust some audio levels when we join Kira. I'm gonna have to see how it looks in OBS. But yeah, I can't wait to get into the games. I am obviously a PC player, and we're going to be casting or commentating console games. Console EMEA games, the console EMEA MRC tournament games. So, but coincidentally, Kira is in fact a console player, so maybe she will have a little bit more insight regarding the console experience and what to expect than I do. So, well, we'll hear from her in a sec. I'm gonna ask if she is ready right now, so that we can potentially. I know I said I wasn't gonna do this right away, but I figured, you know, might as well just get her on the mic and see if she has some thoughts a little bit earlier before we get started. Yeah. If you don't know, I have watched so much. I've watched so much Overwatch, like esports, and dude, like, I'm just obsessed with this like commentating style, like the fast-paced play-by-play commentary and analysis, and like it's a whole vibe, you know. And I've always wanted to do it, and now I get the opportunity to do it in a competitive tournament format. It's fucking great. Alrighty, Kira says she's ready to go. Hello, Kira. Of course, Kira's going to be the person that is going to be joining us today. How you doing? My friend? You good? You ready to cast some games or what? Alright, I don't know if she's ready quite yet, so I'm just gonna keep the conversation going by myself. No worries, nothing I'm not used to, don't worry about it. So we got about 18 more minutes before the games officially start. I don't know if they're gonna start on the dot, but that is when you are essentially allowed to queue. I cannot hear you, in fact. Kira might be having some audio issues. I do apologize. If push comes to shove, I will just commentate this by myself. Hello, Freddy, how you doing? Thanks so much for the follow, I do appreciate it. Oh, by the way, during the games, when we're commentating and all that, I probably won't be interacting with chat too much, just off the principle that, you know, try to be a little bit professional as much as possible. So, but, yeah, that's unfortunate. I think Kira's trying to talk right now, but unfortunately we're having some issues with her mic. Unfortunately, since she is on console, she has like a PlayStation mic, she said, so we tried to figure out a solution where she could potentially connect her microphone to her laptop and watch my screen share of the game, of the feed, of the gameplay from her laptop, but it doesn't seem to be working, unfortunately. But you're more than welcome to just hang around in the stream chat, Kira. I'll be happy to do everything myself, don't worry about it. Hello JBL, thanks so much for the follow as well. We got about 16 more minutes until the game starts. I don't have a sound for my follower alerts, but I find them to just be annoying, but yeah, sometimes I'm not sure if the alerts actually work, but I'm glad to see that that pop-up is still working. I'm not sure what's Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think Kira's going to be able to join us, which is sad. I was very excited to be co-casting with somebody, but it is fine. I'm used to talking by myself. I'm used to talking with myself, and that's what is going to be to happen unless. Oh.
Hello.
Alrighty.
I'm sorry.
Earth to Kira, we have contact. Alrighty. Very nice. I was starting to get worried you were gonna leave me on read there for a second.
Nah, I know what happened. I had push to talk on. I literally just set it up.
Oh, classic. Classic. Alrighty, Kira, on to business. Right away. What are you expecting from today? As our expert console player analyst, as you would call it. What are you expecting from our teams in MRC today? And do you think whatchamacallit, Francium or Franicium is the team we're spectating from KE? Do you think we have a chance of going all the way?
Yeah, looking at their ranks, they look pretty good. But I do expect high quality gameplay, considering that they are of the high ranks, unlike myself on Pls, so not very good.
Any specific compositions you expect? Any metas? I gotta turn up your sound a little bit. Hold on.
Considering I don't know much about this team anyway, it's very hard to decide what comp they're gonna go. But
just in general, like, what's the general meta idea on the console servers?
At the minute, it is Groot, Emma. We're seeing a bit of Strange here and there. DPS wise, they can be a lot of Wolverines unless they're not banned. Sometimes Winter Soldiers, they can be pretty annoying.
Yeah, I do think that's pretty similar. The main difference, I guess, similar in PC lobbies as well, is my point. I feel like the main difference between console and PC, and what I've heard, is the lack of hit scan being played in console. Can you speak on that?
Yeah, there is a lack of hit scan. I barely see hit scan. You know, like
do you know why? Is it primarily a mechanical issue, or is it just more difficult? Like, I don't play on a controller myself, so I don't know the struggles of trying to aim and like point and click style aim, if you will.
Yeah, I'd say it's much more easier to play hit scan for PC players, just because you have the easy access to actually aim at things. It's a bit difficult on console, personally.
Yeah, you have that omnidirectional movement right of the mouse. You can look a lot in all directions, like a lot easier. The sensitivity is generally a lot easier to control as well, I'd imagine. So what you're saying is that potentially we're going to be seeing a lot of flyers, because in PC as well, flyers, Iron Man, fucking Torch, they're banned all the time. Alright, and people have already been saying that flyers are pretty meta. I'd imagine that's even more so in console, since there is a lack of hit scan being played, and hit scan would be considered the main counter to flyers. Would that be correct? What do you think?
Yeah, there is a lot of flyers. There's Storm, there's Human Torch, Iron Man. Oh my gosh, Iron Man, don't get me started with him. I literally hate Iron Man so much sometimes.
Oh yeah, same here, pal. Don't get me started.
And because we don't really have much hit scan players on the console side, everyone's like, wait, there's a flyer. Oh, we're not going to hit him. We'll just leave him. But he ends up despicably eliminating the entire team.
Yeah. Now, what I'm predicting, my hypothesis is that we are going to end up seeing a lot of duels of flyers. I'm thinking people are either going to ban obviously we have absolutely no idea about like this specific KE team. Embarrassingly, at least me, I don't know these players, and of course we don't know like the teams they're gonna go up against and what they play, what they're good at. So we maybe like potentially, they may still go up against like very good hitscan players. Like I'm sure there are good hitscan players on console as well, but I do think that is the like sentiment that hit scans are just less played. As Freddy says here in the chat.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's hard to speak on like matchup wise, because I mean, often you would say like, oh, this team is known to play a lot of dive, and this team is known to play a lot of poke, and poke beats dive, but brawl beats poke, etc., etc., etc. But in this sense, like, do you think like there's a particular style that we would see, like not just in terms of like projectile versus hit scan, but like an overall, like, do you think there's going to be more death ball? Do you think people are going to try to stick together and sustain with support ultimates? Do you think people are going to be playing very explosive characters and try to kill people really quickly? What's your thought on that? Dive potentially?
Dive is quite popular for Marvel Rivals. I have seen a lot of Marvel Rival people do a lot of dive. Oh my god, not dive. But
yeah.
I think they will do a lot of dive. They'll probably stay up as a little bit of a team to start off with, and then dive. So you know, like you got your tanks and your supports together.
So you're saying that the setup is going to matter a lot, like the neutral phase, if you will.
Yeah, I definitely think so.
I see. Do you think we're going to see a lot of flankers potentially? Because that's the thing we haven't really talked about yet. I know that you told me earlier that Wolverine and more specifically Black Panther, which is, I fucking hate that character, is played a lot. Same in PC. Do you think we're going to see a lot of Black Panther bans potentially? Let's talk about some bans just in general. What do you think Black Panther is going to be banned, and what other characters do you think are going to be?
I'd like to say yes.
Popular. Yep.
I'd like to say yes.
Probably,
sometimes Spider-Man is quite popularly banned.
Oh, the TikTok Spider-Mans, are they common in the console lobbies?
Yeah, but sometimes you get like a Spider-Man player getting 2 kills, 12 deaths, and you're like, what happened? And some of them
well, let me put it like this. Do you think that, you know, we're going to see a significant, like, do you think there's going to be a lot of steamrolls? Like, I mean, depending on like the rank disparity and whatnot. But let's say like one team plays dive and one team plays more brawly, characters, or like Iron Fist, Wolverine, etc. What style do you think is gonna come up on top when the dust settles here, regardless of like mechanical skill, maybe, if you want to put it that way?
Thinking on past comps, Black Panther and Magic would probably go pretty hard. They are both really annoying.
So you're thinking like flankers, but then again, we do have a lot of flyers being played, so I'm not so sure how effective BP is going to be, even if he's going to be banned at all. I'm thinking if a team is going to be playing like Magic or BP, then you're going to see the flyers being banned quite frequently. But it all depends. I think we're definitely going to see a clash of styles in terms of like one team wants to play flyers and one team wants to play flankers, and like most of the time you can't have both, because teams are going to be banning for their strengths, and so when flyers counter flankers, you're gonna be banning the rock paper scissors matchups, right? So if you're gonna be playing double tank, you're probably gonna be banning Wolverine, etc., etc., etc. So Yeah, but we got 6 minutes roughly until the games start. I don't know if we're gonna be jumping into the games right away. That totally depends on the teams. But this is a little preview of the team we're going to be spectating. Their name is, of course, they're part of the KE org, esports org. Their name is, and feel free to correct me, Francium is how I'm choosing to pronounce it. Do you have any insider knowledge on these players as a console player, or I'm very new to all these names, but I don't know if you.
So I haven't been in as staff for very long. In Key Element, more of a player, but I've not met these people as of yet.
I mean, that's totally fine. I mean, we're here to. I mean, if anything, that helps us be more neutral because we don't know them, and that is, I mean, if anything, the one thing that is expected of a caster, it's to be neutral and not to quote unquote root for a specific team, because that would sound a little suspicious, if you will.
Yeah, definitely. Oh my gosh. My key just fell off my keyboard.
Oh no. Find the super glue.
It's an Apple MacBook.
Oh, those thin ones. Damn, that might be a little bit difficult to get back on. I don't really have.
I need to fix it. I know how to fix it. It's just a lot of effort. I'd rather just leave it.
Okay, well, we're being offered a little bit of an intro to the team here. If you would like to join me in the VC, which VC are we talking here? Let me see. Freddie, which VC are you? Freddie, that's the team captain, correct? Yeah.
Yes.
Mr. Freddie 21, assuming the male is a male. If not, cancel me. Let me see. I don't seem to find the VC in the key element Discord.
I don't see it as well.
Yeah, I'll just join VC1, and then Freddie can give us a quick rundown. If you want to join me there, Kira, we can get an introduction to the team there. Okay.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Hello.
Hello. So Freddie.
Hello.
What's up?
I'm fine. I'm hyped. We are all hyped.
You're hyped. That's good. We love to hear it.
It's been 3 hours. We are playing 3 hours.
Yeah. I mean, I played an MRC myself, the previous one, and it's definitely. I mean, playing 10 games in a row. I saw that you guys haven't played any yet.
Nah.
What's the tactic there? Are you hoping that all the good teams are done playing, and you want to get all the games done in day 2?
So not really. We didn't have players for yesterday. Like our tanks were not there, so we had to wait for today. So we are kinda like frustrated because we know we can farm every single team in the EU. Like we already did last MRC, but we couldn't play anymore. Like we had some issues with our backlane that couldn't play anymore because of some work issues. So we couldn't get more in the tournament, even though we won against the best team in EU. So now we are just hyped up. We are here to avenge. What couldn't be done.
I'd love to hear it.
In terms of comps, we can play everything except BP.
Everything.
We are a lot flexible. Like we are putting a strong point on don't have holes in our game. Like we imagine they plan something and we are like, oh no, we can't play that anymore. Like it's like we hate that feeling, So we are kind of like whatever they play, we can do better. We don't have favorite comps. We don't have holes in our game.
But do you think that's gonna hurt you not being good or specializing in one specific composition?
We have favorite comps for definitely. We have 1 or 2, but we put a strong point on don't stay niche in one comp. Don't feel comfortable in one, because otherwise, when you are like feel comfortable in the discomfort. Like that's our thing.
And it also
like
depends on
we don't have
map
to
and
have
like
our
what the enemy team are playing as well,
yeah,
correct? Yeah.
we don't want to have our safe zone, and then like the other comps we played a bit, but not much. Like we want to play as much as good, on every comp.
I see.
So we
you're
like
very
leaks. You're gonna see a lot of flexibility in our team. We are not gonna play the same.
You're very confident that you're never ever gonna be like, oh shit, we can't beat this comp.
No.
You're always gonna have an answer.
They
Is that what
always
you're
like
saying?
teams tried in the last tournament because they saw we had like 3 comps that we played a lot, and they reviewed what we played, and they tried to ban every single heroes that mattered in the comps, and we went just on other comps and like destroy them, and they were frustrated. And then the next matches they tried to do the same, and they were frustrated. So yeah, we are kind of hyped like on that, and it gives like a mental advantages. Like you have the upper hand. They're trying to negate you during the time we don't care, and we are just gonna wait what's left. That's the thing we like.
Kira, do you have any questions to add here before we see these guys in action?
It sounds like you and your team know what you're doing. Basically, I like hearing that you know what you're doing, what comps you're gonna run. It sounds like it's gonna be very interesting to watch you guys.
Yeah. I'm not gonna make my team wait a lot. I'm gonna change VC and just start the first match.
Oh yeah, no, don't let us keep you. I mean, we're just here to
commentate. Have a good time. It's a pleasure to have you both like commentators, and I hope you're gonna like it.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah,
Again,
I
good
think
luck.
we're gonna enjoy as well. All right.
Bye
Bye.
bye.
Alright, bye. Alright, so we can go back to our private VC, and then we can get the show underway. I think they're gonna be queuing pretty soon.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Let me see. So as soon as they start a game, I should be able to just let me go ahead and share my screen first so you can see. As soon as they start a game, they are in queue. Oh fuck. Shit. I probably should have tested to see how this works, but I think I can only see when they're actually in the game. They're in queue right now. You can see my screen, correct? You can see the feed. Everything's okay.
Yep.
Alrighty. Well, as we're waiting, any final thoughts?
Well, considering they said they play everything, it is a very 50-50 idea on what they're gonna do.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's difficult to know what to expect. All right, I think we are live right now. They're gearing up. We got 10 seconds to go. First game of the MRC season 3.5 tournament. Very exciting. Here we go. What sort of bans are we expecting here? What bans and protects? And we are on symbiotic surface, I believe. My audio is not on. I'm so professional. I forgot that my audio was turned on. Oh dear lord. Oh my. Yeah, don't try not to breathe in the mic so much. I'd appreciate it.
That might be my fan.
Oh shit.
Is it?
Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and turn my audio on now. Alrighty. So they're on symbiotic surface. I don't particularly like this map. Alright. So they're playing against a team called Synth X. They are hovering Groot, Venom, Spidey, Mantis, and Luna. So Spidey, Mantis backline with the Groot team up here. We're seeing classic BP and Wolverine bans coming out here. What do you think Synth are protecting? Protect the Spidey, perhaps? It does seem like it's like a pocket pick. It doesn't seem very common, but it does seem like the Loki. Now that does make sense. Do you think Francium would ban the Luna here. Okay, they're protecting Emma. That's to be expected. Do you think we're gonna see the Luna ban here? Because Loki Luna is a very common composition or backline.
They could, but I'm not sure.
Captain America.
Oh.
I'm gonna be streaming Elden Ring after. Shut up. I'm locked in. Alright, they banned Captain America.
That's wild.
That is definitely an interesting one. And Rocket banned to potentially deny the annoying Star-Lord. Honestly, I respect the Rocket ban. You denied the TP from the Star-Lord, new Star-Lord team up, as well as the annoying Penny stuff. I don't know if Francium play Penny. They said they play anything, so I assume they... The thing is, it's kind of obsolete to talk about bans and protects if Francium play everything. But I still think like Rocket is a very strong character, and I understand why it's being banned, especially because of the new Star-Lord team up, and also because of the res. We see the Human Torch. All right, so that's what we predicted, right?
Yes.
Both Wolverine and BP are being banned. The Mantis ban. So they protected Groot. Synth protected Groot. The blue team protected Groot, and so we see the Mantis ban because of the new team up. They did also protect the Loki, so that's indicating, of course, that they are going to be running this
The right heroes could make
Mantis
all the
team up with Groot. But now that it's banned, it's going to be interesting to see what Synth go for here. They're playing Loki Luna, and they're doing the Wanda team up with Strange and Squirrel Girl. All right, so would you say Squirrel Girl in particular is pretty common on console? I do think it's a little bit weird considering that we see the Torch protect, but it's a little bit, I don't know. Okay, so we're going to be on board. Just deciding, we're going to be on board with the team captain of Francium, which is Freddy21 for now.
seconds. Stay strong.
Doctor Strange is pretty sexy, maybe. I do agree. Alrighty, we got 15 seconds here. Any final thoughts on the compositions, Kira, before we get underway? They're both playing Loki. They're both playing Luna. Other than that,
Battle starts in 5.
oh, both playing Emma as well.
3.
See, two very different DPS
You have to
on
stop
both
them from
teams.
securing the mission area.
One flyer and one projectile on each team. So very much the same idea. And a shield tank in the Magneto and the Strange respectively here. So it seems like they're going for very similar styles. Alrighty, so we're just poking. My frames are low, I do apologize. I'll try to fix that in a moment. I think I'm gonna have to stop. Okay, hold on.